Colter Shaw, Justin Hartley, doesn't turn to new people all that often in Tracker, but that has changed with the new episode. After working closely with Randy, Chris Lee, for the last few episodes, Tracker Season 2, Episode 18 finally brought in the change that we were waiting for. Colter wants to work with him more often, but there are questions about whether he's really needed. After all, it's not like we don't have a tech analyst already in Bobby, and there was an exit at the start of Tracker Season 2 that creates the need for a different type of replacement. After Teddi, Robin Waget, left to initially help her mom, the role of Velma, Abby McEnany, in the series has changed considerably, leading to us barely seeing the character. All things considered, something needs to change with this dynamic in Tracker Season 3. While the series can't bring in another version of Teddi, there are ways to create a new arc for Velma. Tracker Season 2, Episode 18 officially brings in Randy as a member of Colter's team. Randy and Colter work together well in the field. Tracker Season 2 Episode 17 Colter and Randy work together. When Bobby, Eric Grays, was absent for a few episodes of Tracker Season 2, his cousin Randy stepped in to help Colter. The two of them worked together well, with Randy making it clear that he was a great temporary replacement. As Bobby came back, it looked like we could say goodbye to Randy, but that changed with Tracker Season 2, Episode 18 as he became part of Colter's Tracker team. As Randy's ex, Megan, was dealing with her own situation, Randy made a call to Colter. It became reminiscent to the call Bobby once made to ask Colter for help with a case, furthering the bond between survivalist and hacker, which helped to set the tone for the latest episode. This was a chance for Randy to build a deeper bond with Colter, working in the field together while Bobby remained in the shop to aid with other tech needs. By the end of the episode, it was clear that while Randy can be annoying sometimes, he and Colter worked together well. It wasn't that surprising that the hacker became officially part of the team, which is sure to lead to more development for Bobby as he has someone to regularly interact with in his shop. Colter's team didn't really need another tech analyst, but it needs Teddy's replacement. Velma's arc has reduced considerably with Teddy's exit. While it's fun to change up the Tracker cast and add a new team member, Tracker didn't really need a new tech analyst. Bobby is still a loyal member of the team, and while he was away for some time dealing with the loss of a friend, he has thrown himself back into work and been there to help Colter with tech needs. Since Bobby had already been on his own in scenes, Tracker Season 2 hadn't seen a drop in his character development, except for when he was absent. On the other hand, Velma has seen a significant change to her arc with the exit of Teddi. There was hope at the start of the season as Velma and Renee, Fiona Renee, worked together and were around each other consistently. The show had the opportunity to bring out a new side to Velma as she hung out with someone younger, and yet, the series lost that a few episodes in as Velma continued to work on her own and Renee set up her law firm. Without Teddi, Velma doesn't have someone to consistently work with, and that means nobody to interact with regularly to further her development. Her role has shrunk to just sending Colter cases now and then, but Colter tends to find his own or gets them from people like Renee and Randy. If Tracker wants to keep Velma around, it needs to find a way to build up her storyline more, and the best way to do that is to work with someone directly. How Tracker can replace Teddi. Tracker can't bring in another Teddi but can introduce someone different. It's important to handle the introduction of a Teddi replacement in the right way. Bringing in just another Teddi won't work in Tracker Season 3, as the series would need time to build up the dynamic between the new character and Velma. Plus, Velma is still handling the separation from her wife, and Velma doesn't seem like a person to just move on with someone new quickly. Instead, we would need to see someone that brings something new and exciting for Velma, and that could be someone new in Renee's law firm. A new personality adds excitement to a series, bringing a new side to characters and a different level of energy to scenes. Velma has already helped Renee set up her own law firm, so it would make sense for Velma to come over more to work with someone who has a similar interest in finding cases for Colter to get involved in. This could even allow Velma to teach someone more about the handler lifestyle. She could become a mentor and a mother figure to someone, and we've seen that this is plausible with the way she looks out for Colter. As she worries about Colter as a mother would, she could then have another character to advise and teach, giving her a chance to further grow in the series instead of disappearing into obscurity in Tracker.